Dear students, in the chapter, means second chapter of your syllabus, reproduction in higher and lower animals. In this chapter, the mode of asexual reproduction occurs in animal has been omitted from your syllabus. So, in this video, we have to discuss the topic known as human male reproductive system. Means human being का reproductive system यहाँ पे हम study करेंगे. तो first of all, the human reproductive system has been divided into four major parts. First one is testis, second one is accessory ducts, third one is glands, and fourth one is external genitalia. Means human male reproductive system has divided into four main parts, that is testis, accessory ducts, glands, and external genitalia. So first of all, we have to discuss the testis. It is also known as male gonads. Testis is also known as male gonads, and it is also known as site of spermatogenesis. Means testis को हम male gonad बोलते हैं. It is found in pairs. There are two testes found in human body, and it is the site of spermatogenesis. And spermatogenesis means formation of sperm. Okay. Formation of sperm is known as spermatogenesis. This major process that takes place inside the testis. What are testes? Testes are the male gonads found in each human body which is oval in shape. अगर testis का हम shape check करते हैं तो it is oval in shape, near about 4 to 5 centimeter long and 3 to 4 centimeter wide and 3 centimeter thick. The testis found in pair means it is located in pouch-like structure known as scrotum. Look at here. This is a pouch-like structure where testis is located is known as scrotum, which is placed outside the body in the abdominal region. Human body के abdominal region में जो scrotum होते हैं pouch-like structure which is divided into two parts, left and right part, and each lobes or each pouch contain one testis. The testis is oval in shape, 4 to 5 centimeter long, 3 to 4 centimeter wide and 3 centimeter thick. Pouch-like structure में होता है testis. Testis को हम बोलेंगे male gonad. It is the site of spermatogenesis, and the process known as formation of sperm means spermatogenesis takes place inside the testis. Also, the formation of male sex hormone testosterone takes place inside the testis, and testis is made up of millions of small tubules known as seminiferous tubule, which are the original site of synthesis of sperm. Okay, then another part of human male reproductive systems are accessory ducts. There are number of accessory ducts found in the human male reproductive system, that out of which first one is vas efferentia. Look at here. In this testis, there is a presence of number of small spherical structures known as seminiferous tubules. से बहुत सारे यहाँ पे छोटे छोटे स्ट्रक्चर्स होते हैं, उनको बोला जाता है सेमिनिफेरस ट्यूबुल्स. और ये सेमिनिफेरस ट्यूबुल का इरेगुलर नेटवर्क इस पोस्टीरियर एंड में फॉर्म होता है, उसको बोला जाता है रैटेटेस्टिस. लुक एट हियर. There is a presence of number of small spherical structures known as seminiferous tubules. They form irregular network at the posterior end of testis known as rhatetestis, and from these rhatetestis 10 to 12 ducts or 10 to 15 ducts arising from these rhatetestis. Fine ducts, ऐसी छोटी छोटी ducts arise होती है from the network of testis, मतलब seminiferous tubule, उनको बोला जाता है vas efferentia. समझ में आ रहा है क्या बोल रहा हूँ? कि there is a network of seminiferous tubule at the posterior end of seminiferous tubule, from where 10 to 15 some fine ducts arising is known as vas efferentia. So what is the function of वास डिफरेंशिया तो सिंपल सा बताना है कि सेमिनिफेरस ट्यूबुल्स आर द साइट ऑफ स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस एंड वास डिफरेंशिया का फंक्शन क्लियर आपको ध्यान में रखना है, इट कंडक्ट स्पर्म टू द एपिडाइडमिस। अब एपिडाइडमिस कहां होता है? देयर आर द कॉइल डक्ट प्रेजेंट ओवर द टेस्टिस। टेस्टिस के ऊपर एक कॉइल डक्ट होती है, उस डक्ट को बोला जाता है एपिडाइडमिस। There is a coil duct over the surface of testis is known as epididymis, and this epididymis have three parts: its head, middle part, and its tail. Look at here, head, middle part, and tail. Three parts of epididymis. Out of which, in the head of epididymis, epididymis का जो head होता है इसको कैप्यूट बोलते हैं। कैप्यूट में स्पर्म मैच्योर होते हैं। क्या बोलेंगे हम लोग? In the head of epididymis, the sperm undergoes maturation. Now, what is the function of eclampsia? Conduct sperm from the lateral testis to the epididymis, and in the tail of this epididymis, sperm remains stored temporarily. Temporarily यहाँ पे sperm mature होने के बाद में store होते हैं। Then उसके बाद में हमारे duct आती है vas efferentia. From the tail of epididymis and from the bottom of epididymis, there is one ascending tract. Ascending duct is arising known as vas deferentia. This duct is known as vas deferentia. This duct is known as vas deferentia. It also conducts the stored sperm in the epididymis to the urethra. क्या करती है vas deferentia? It is an ascending duct arising from each testis, which also conduct the mature sperm to the ejaculatory duct or urethra. Then, what is ejaculatory duct? Look at here. This vas deferentia opens into urethra. कहाँ open हो रही है? Urethra. Before it enters into urethra, it joins a bulb-like structure known as seminal vesicle. इस bulb-like structure को बोलते हैं seminal vesicle, and after joining with seminal vesicle, this vas deferentia is also known as ejaculatory duct, which also open in urethra. Means finally हम बोल सकते हैं sperm ejaculation का जो function होता है, it takes place through the ejaculatory duct into the urethra. Finally, long tube-like structure arising from the urinary bladder and pass entire human reproductive system through the penis. This long tube-like structure is known as urethra. The function of urethra is broad. Urethra के जो functions होते हैं वो broad होते हैं. It conduct urine from urinary bladder. It also conduct sperm from the ejaculatory duct or testis, or it act as a same pathway for urine as well as semen. Okay, this kind of accessory duct found in the human male reproductive system. Then third part is glands. Some glands, accessory glands, are found in the human male reproductive system, out of which first gland is a balloon-like structure present on either side of ejaculatory duct or either side of prostate gland. It forms 60% of the semen. It forms 60% of the semen. Semen जो होता है white lubricating fluid होता है या फिर reproductive fluid होता है जो मेल के बॉडी में प्रोड्यूस होता है, उसको बोला जाता है सीमेन। और उस सीमेन का 60% पार्ट होता है सेमिनल वेसिकल से फ्लूइड सीक्रेट होता है, जिस फ्लूइड को बोला जाता है सेमिनल फ्लूइड। इस सेमिनल फ्लूइड में तीन चीजें होती है, एक होता है फ्रुक्टोज, दूसरा होता है प्रोस्टाग्लैंडिन्स, और थर्ड चीज होती है वो होता है फ्रुक्टोज, प्रोस्टाग्लैंडिन्स एंड फ्रुक्टोज, प्रोस्टाग्लैंडिन एंड एक एंड फाइब्रिनोजिन। फ्रुक्टोज, प्रोस्टाग्लैंडिन एंड फाइब्रिनोजिन, ये तीन चीजें मिलाकर बनता है सेमिनल फ्लूइड, जो सीक्रेट होता है सेमिनल वेसिकल से। These are the seminal vesicles, balloon-like structure present on either side of this prostate gland. Okay, तो 60% सीमेन इससे कंपोज्ड होता है, जिसमें फ्रुक्टोज होता है। फ्रुक्टोज कॉमन सी बात है, शुगर है जो स्पर्म को एनर्जी प्रोवाइड करेगा। प्रोस्टाग्लैंडिन एक हार्मोन है जो यूटेराइन कॉन्ट्रैक्शन के लिए हेल्प करता है ड्यूरिंग कॉपुलेशन एंड फाइब्रिनोजेन स्पर्म के कोयागुलेशन के लिए हेल्प करेगा। फाइब्रिनोजेन हेल्प इन सीमेन कोयागुलेशन, prostaglandin help in uterine contraction during copulation, and fructose provide energy to the sperm for swimming. Okay. Then second gland is prostate gland, which is also found on either side of urethra, known as prostate gland, and this prostate gland also secrete the white fluid. Prostate gland secrete white fluid, and this white color fluid is also known as प्रोस्टैटिक फ्लूइड विच इज स्लाइटली एसिडिक, हल्का सा एसिडिक होता है, जो वजाइनल एसिड को न्यूट्रलाइज करने में हेल्प करता है, एसिडिटी कम करने में हेल्प करता है। 30% ऑफ सीमेन इज मेड अप ऑफ प्रोस्टैटिक फ्लूइड। देन एट लास्ट on either side of urethra or just above the penis there is also present some bulb like glands known as corpus gland or bulbourethral gland. They also secrete lubricating fluid. They also secrete lubricating fluid which lubricates the vagina, uterus, and also neutralize the urethra. Okay, so these are the glands: seminal vesicle, prostate gland, and corpus gland. These are the corpus gland. Secrete lubricating fluid. Then after, at last, external genitalia. External genitalia include the long cylindrical organ known as penis. This long cylindrical organ known as penis, it is also erectile organ. Long cylindrical erectile organ because it is made up of erectile tissues. Two type of tissues are found. Outermost known as corpora cavernosa and inner corpora spongiosum. This spongiosum help in erection during the process of copulation. Finally, penis is long cylindrical copulatory organ which help in delivery of sperm in the female genital tract during the process of copulation. मीन्स फाइनली ह्यूमन बॉडी में जो स्पर्म प्रोड्यूस होते हैं, सीमेन प्रोड्यूस होता है, उसका जो इजैकुलेशन होता है या ट्रांसफर होता है फीमेल बॉडी में, इट टेक्स प्लेस विद द हेल्प ऑफ लॉन्ग सिलेंड्रिकल इरेक्टाइल ऑर्गन नोन एज पेनिस. देन फाइनली what is meant by scrotum, external genitalia. Scrotum are the pouch like structures found on the outer surface of abdomen which contain testes in each lobe. It has been divided by muscular septum into left chamber and right chamber. Each chamber have a specific testis and it is made up of pigmented skin, and also there is a presence of some smooth muscle fibers known as darter-stimulating muscle which are involuntary in nature. Mostly the scrotum plays outside the body. Reason behind that हम लोग ये बोल सकते हैं कि ह्यूमन बीइंग में टेस्टिस आउटसाइड प्लेस होता है, उसके पीछे रीजन ये होता है फॉर द प्रोसेस ऑफ स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस देयर इज अ रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ वेरी लो टेम्परेचर दैट इज 2 to 3 degree temperature, and normal temperature of human body is near about 37 degree. तो 37 डिग्री पे स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस की प्रोसेस नहीं हो सकती, इसलिए हमारा स्क्रूटम बाहर प्लेस होता है, उसके अंदर टेस्टिस होता है जिसके अंदर प्रोसेस होती है स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस. दैट्स इट.